Hello my people, good afternoon, good morning, good evening. I'm here again to show you the different ways and different style and step by step how you can make Okazi soup, umaya soup, Egusi soup, Okazi. I'm going to do this in two different videos so that you'll be able to follow it and understand it. First and foremost now, this is my meat. It is stockfish head. For some of you that knows it, the head tastes more better than the main stockfish. So I've got my onion and my garlic. I remember when I was small, my mom usually said, oh, they don't use onions to cook or Okazi soup or her soup. I don't know their reasons by then, but these days I try to use a little bit. And this is my fish, dry fish, and the chili. This is my egusi, melon, and this is my okazi. That's crayfish, and this is arching. It's like a thickener to hold the soup for most of you that are not Nigerians. Then, that's it. I will come back. See? This stage now, you put your onion, put your garlic, okay. Put your garlic, you turn it, and put your salt, put your Maggi, depending on whatever you want. Some people don't eat salt much, they only use the seasoning when they are making a soup. It's entirely up to you. It's entirely up to you. You keep turning it. Sorry, I'm multitasking at the same time because I want to really show you people. It's always done. Okay. I'm going to swap this pot. This pot specifically for sorry for that short interruption. This is about it. Never ever use water to cook meat. It doesn't give it any nice taste. It doesn't. So I'm gonna let this to boil. This meat will take up to 30 minutes. Because of this video, I will be showing you people stage by stage. Now our onion, garlic, and salt is in there. Now I'm motoring the pepper. I do it right to myself. I like to do things in a more natural way. Oh, sorry. Okay, this is my chili. Okay, it's ready. You see my last video that I use water to blend the vegetable ones. But when you're making Okazi soup or her soup, you don't need to use the water. This chili is gonna be put in 2 times. The chili, this one will be mixed with the meat. Then that's it. Okay, that's that stage at the moment. Okay, this stage is the stage of okay. I like to make it raw so that you see the steps. Blending in the melon. Now this is the interesting part of this soup. This is where you have to make your egusi bowl. For most of you who don't know how to make it, okay, I put a little bit of chili, then I'm going to add some salt. Taste. That's what they call osu. This is, if you go to any African shop, you ask them of osu. USU, osu. So this is what normally holds the egusi to the ball to make it form a ball. So you put this according to how you want it. I'm gonna put like 4 tablespoons. 4 tablespoons, okay? And you turn it very well. Keep mixing it until everything stick together. But before you start making this egusi ball, make sure you put your water boiling. This is water boiling, because it's a jealous food that if you don't mix it properly, you won't get it right. So it has to go with plain boiling water. When it boils and form its ball, you allow it to cook very well. Then you now put it in your soup when your soup is ready. Some people keep asking, why is it that when they make the ball, it will just split to its own separate ways? That is the reason. It doesn't like anything oil. It doesn't like anything to mix with it. That's how my mom taught me how to do it. Oh, my mom, may her soul rest in peace. So you leave the water to boil. Then I have put my chili. I put a little bit of salt for taste. And I put my osu. Now I'm also going to put a little bit of maggi, half for taste. For some of you who would like it to be too tasty, it's up to you. It's entirely up to you what you want. I'm only just showing you the steps, but the ingredients you have to use is entirely up to you. Now, the best stage of it is warm water. This is warm water. You have to be adding this warm water separately. You have to be mixing it. I'm not gonna use hand to do this, spoon to make this. This is not food. You can use your hand, spoon. For the sake of me being new in technology, I'm going to use my right hand to be doing this. It's to be like you're molding, making a dough. People who are baking will understand what I'm saying. If you're making a dough, that's how it will be. You could see it's already started forming. One hand. But back in Nigeria or in Africa, some of African homes, they use mortar, because that was a quicker way. But since I remember asking my mom a question, I said, if there is no mortar, does that mean we can't have? I don't know. But she says, no, my daughter, you can still use a different method, which is your hand. You use one hand, form it. It's coming. Forming it. Okay. Don't worry about the minutes in this video, because you will prepare everything before you start. It's forming. Then as it's forming, you make sure it's thick. If it's not thick, keep putting the osu, because they marry together. You can't do this without osu. You can't. So if anyone else has done, I would like to learn from the person. You can't. Now it's together. So when it's together, okay, then I'm gonna bend this. You keep doing it. You keep doing it. If you're not holding anything in your hand, ideally 2 hands is better. 2 of your hands. You use it. You add a little water. A little water, so that now I'm going back to check my meat, making sure everything is okay before I will put meat. I've never added any meat yet, because I want all this. You see the big lumps on one there. Making sure that everything is inside it before I put it. Now I'm back to my egusi. Okay, because this takes a little while to get ready. Looks like I've added too much water. Okay, falling back again, and also okay. I'm quickly going to turn this video around so that you'll be seeing what I'm doing, because I really need you to get it today. I've had a lot of people asking me to make this video, so I'm making it now. We'll keep adding the also. So that's why buy enough. When you get to the market, buy enough, blend it, keep it, it doesn't spoil. This can stay up to 1 year, 2 years, it doesn't spoil. When you see it, it doesn't. And some melon also gets stubborn. In life, different things with its own issues. So we keep doing it. I'm alone here, so I really need something that will help me in future to build up my channel, since it's what I love doing. Okay, you have to keep doing it. Keep doing it. Keep doing it. Keep doing it. Keep doing it like you're washing clothes. You need to get everything. Keep doing it. Keep doing it. Keep doing it. Okay, I have to stop here. So what I'm going to do now is to use my 2 hands, press out the oil. You have to make sure that there's oil in it. So I'm coming back to this video. Okay. Yes, I'm getting it now. I'm getting it. You see, the oil is a little bit coming out slowly. Slowly. That's it. You can see, on the look of it, it's shining. You see the oil. Oh yeah. That's how you get the melon oil. These people love to use it in eating yam. This is it now. It's coming. It's coming up. Look at it. As I said, it's good to use your 2 hands. 2 hands is quicker. But because I am doing this, so that's it. That's it. You can see. You can see. You see the oil. Look. That's it. The oil. All my hands are oil. Look. Once you get that oil, once you get this oil dropping, that's the pot. Look at the oil. Once you get the oil, you know you're done. You got it. It's right now. So if I use 2 hands and press this, you see how the oil will be coming out more. And for the sake of the video, I'm going to be putting it now in my, look the oil. Look at the oil. Look at it. That's how you get it. It must be like this. Okay. Then you now put any shape you like. Most of us from Omaha make it like a curve. Okay. When you make it, you will now, when you finish making all of them the size and shape you want, you pour it in your hot water. I will show you the end of it. Okay. Now we're going back to the food. I'll get back to you. That's the pot boiling. Now we add our meat. Meat has its own water. So the water is coming out now. You juice everything. Okay. That's it. We leave to boil. Remember, our water is still boiling. Can reduce the heat if you want. Reduce the heat. Okay. Thank you. Okay, now this melon is going in. It's going in. It's going in. And hot water. Then we'll cover it. Okay. Easy with this soup, but you have to be patient. Even if you don't get the egusi at the first time, don't get this. Don't get this. Don't like it. Don't get upset. Don't be annoyed. You keep trying. Even if you don't get it, you keep trying, yeah? Just buy a little one, experiment it with the little one first before you. So, making this video live today. Thursday, Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday, 14th of June. You keep boiling, then I've raised my, and that's my meat. It's still boiling. So put the quantity of water you want. And stockfish. I told you, these days people are complaining about their teeth, stockfish. So you see how it goes. But that's the stage. The melon stage is going on separately on its own. You don't miss anything. It's really jealous. I said it earlier at the beginning. If you add anything to it, you're not going to get what you want. Don't touch it, just leave it as soon as you put it. Leave it, that's it, it's boiling. Don't try to turn, don't do anything. And that's the meat boiling. Now, this is the fish. And this is egusi, the remaining one you use to put on the soup. So, everything about the egusi ball is now set. I took out the stockfish so that it won't spoil. I took out the stockfish. Now, I'm putting the water. Exact quantity I need. Add your water. Make sure you only use hot water each time you're cooking. My mom told me that when you're cooking, you have to use hot water because cold water will just remove the taste of what you're cooking. It's like going back to square one. Also, my auntie, who also taught me, I had a lot of advice from my family, my aunties, and my mom. Then this is your oil. Don't put too much oil. The egusi has its own oil. Okay? Our own egusi ball is now. Now you can turn it. Now you can turn it. Did you see it? Did you see it? Did you see it? See the balls. See it. Make any shape you want, any shape. It's gonna be boiling there. That's it. Mission accomplished. Good. Good one. Good. Hello. I hope you're still with me. Now our oil is ready and the meat is ready as well. So the next thing I'm going to add is my chili. Chili. You add chili. And remember, I made this chili halfway. I put a little in my meat and a little in my bowl. So, and I removed the stockfish earlier so that it wouldn't. Yeah. Now, my dry fish is going in. Fish is here now. Okay, dry fish. Fish is in. Dry fish, clean as you like, more especially if you have children. Ready to boil. I've got my fish I want to blend. I prefer to get these things dry because I don't know exactly most of the grind food in there, what we are eating. That's why I prefer to make my own blending. While I'm blending it, sorry about the noise. The fish don't need to be blended so much. Okay, now we are back here. You see that? Now add your egusi. Don't worry, the balls will start out, but it cannot hold. Can't hold this without. This is the egusi, the soup. I'm saying a more natural way. But if you still want to use your hand to make the egusi, that's fine. Some people mix the egusi, achi, crayfish. They put everything together. It's still okay. In this food issue, people tend to cook how they are comfortable, because all of us are still arriving at the same level, only with different tastes. But it's food. Soup is soup. The melon broth is still boiling. So don't try to eat it raw. It will make you to have a stomach upset. That's the crayfish. Remember earlier, this is like 3 tablespoons of achi, but let's cut it short at the moment and see what it's going to be like. It's a real life video I'm cooking, making it. Next time I promise you guys to start it from scratch and a live. But I want you to watch it first, step by step. It's boiling. Don't cover it too much because the egusi can still be like a egusi, fried egusi bitter leaf. No, it's not the same. Now you're going to pour your crayfish and achi and mix them together. The reason mixing them together is that it won't form a ball in your soup. It will not. So that's it. It's almost done. It's just the preparation that will take your time. But if you prepare everything, 15 minutes should be okay for this food to be done. It's boiling. When it's boiling, when you draw your spoon up or whatever you're using, you lift the soup. You take the soup, lift it up. If it draws, you know that you're getting it right. If it draws, you're getting it right. Because that's how you will know that your soup is thickening enough. It's not gonna be watery. Just put it now. We give it like 2 to 3 minutes. 2 to 3 minutes. Depending on how light you want it. If you want it thick, you add more. If you want it light, you add less. Yeah? Always make sure you follow according to how your household want it. How everybody will like it. You don't necessarily cook unless you're alone. But make sure you cook what everyone can join with you. Now the same stockfish is going back again. It's going back. Our soup is almost done. Almost done. Cover it to boil. When it boils, you open it. Now I'm still waiting for this egusi. It's really a difficult thing, but I want the water to dry in it because I don't want to add extra water to the soup. It's gonna dry, but not all that bad, completely dry, because the soup itself needs the water as well. Understand? So one more way you can also know if this egusi is done is you take one, open it in the middle, look at the middle. If it's completely white, it's done. But if it's not done, you will notice a raw color inside it. So that's how you will know the one that is done. You can see I'm almost there. I don't like using spoon to cook because it makes the ingredients becomes pieces like. Now you're going to put your balls. Going to add it in. I know that I want it to dry, but I need it to mix. There's one special ingredient that is missing in this soup. I try my best to look for it in the market. Can anyone tell me? Put it on the comment below. Yeah, put it on the comment below. Helen. Asụkala m oyibo ahụ nnukwu, so m sizi ka m were Igbo tapịa ya na for ụmụnne m ndị na-asị m nyere ha aka ka ha nwee ike ịma ka ha ga-esi sie ofe ọkazi with egusi. Na oge ọbụla fa kpọrọ egusi, ọ na-adị agbakasị, so ya ka m were ohere a n'ụbọchị taa bụ Wednesday. Akara m eme video live, but time ka dị. So ị ga-ahụ na ha ka nwere juice na gbanyụwago m aka ya. So awụnyezie ya, ọ dịrọ much, ọ bụrụ ibu. So alụ nọ sie ofe ese etinye ihe ọ fọziri ka etinye ya ozie akwụkwọ nri mana ka ọ na-egbo. Okay, and now on the final stage, I've washed my Okazi leaf. It's better now because that's how I want it. I don't want it to be more thicker than this. You see our egusi ball going in there, boiling. Please make sure that the egusi ball is done properly. It's very, very dangerous if it's not done properly because it's gonna make you toilet. It's gonna upset your stomach. That's the reason why some people, when they eat egusi soup, they're like, oh, I just had egusi soup. I don't know why I'm having stomach problem. It is egusi. Egusi makes it very difficult, very, very difficult for so I couldn't get fresh Okazi, so I got to try one today. Now Okazi is going in. This is the end part of it. Okazi. Since it's dry one, you're gonna let it boil a little while. But if it's fresh Okazi, as soon as you put it and just turn it, please don't hesitate to bring your pot down. This is like our New Yam festival, or more of a traditional occasion that's happening in Umuahia, where I come from. I know some other parts also people, but this is how it looks like. That's it. You can see what they call it open. One ingredient is not there, but unfortunately I couldn't be able to see it. I said to you to comment below on the ingredient that is not missing, but I'm happy to tell you now that it's achara. Achara is not there. So that's end of the video. I hope you keep watching. If there's any way you think I should improve, let me know. Yeah, keep watching and please subscribe. I know it's part of my hobby, what I love doing, but I need you to please help me to see if I can be able to reach other people. Share and subscribe. Yeah, if you're closer to me, don't hesitate. You're welcome at any time. Thank you. Keep watching. Thank you. Hit the button, please. Yeah? Thank you. Now the light is off now. Thank you.